Hey, welcome to Shadow Frequency. I just did a little video up here on Elvis Presley. I mean, to any true fan, you're probably not going to hear anything that you don't already know. Maybe you will. But watch to the end. Leave me a comment on maybe what your favorite song is and what you like or even dislike about Elvis. So, yeah, hope you enjoy. See ya.
Elvis Aaron Presley was born on January the 8th, 1935, in Tupelo, Mississippi, into deep poverty. Elvis was raised by his mother Gladys and father Vernon. Raised on gospel music, blues, and country, Elvis had the sounds of the South growing up. July 1953. An 18-year-old Elvis Presley walked into Sun Records in Memphis and paid $3.98 to record 2 songs as a gift for his mother. The songs were My Happiness and That's When Your Heartaches Begin. At the time, Elvis wasn't chasing fame. He just wanted to hear himself on a record. His mix of rhythm and blues, country, and raw energy created a sound the world had never heard. By the mid-1950s, Elvis wasn't just famous, he changed the course of rock and roll. He was a cultural earthquake, earning the title the King of Rock and Roll. Almost a year later, in July 1954, Sam Phillips finally paired Elvis with guitarist Scotty Moore and bassist Bill Black. The session dragged on for hours with nothing clicking, until a break. That's when Elvis started messing around with an old blues song, That's All Right Mama, originally recorded by Arthur Big Boy Crudup. Elvis sped it up, Scotty jumped in, Bill slapped the bass, and suddenly the room changed. Sam Phillips knew instantly, this was it. The song was released on July 19th, 1954, backed with Blue Moon of Kentucky. It didn't sound like country or blues. It sounded like Elvis. When local DJ Dewey Phillips played it on the radio, the phones lit up. Memphis had never heard anything like it. That moment at Sun Records didn't just launch Elvis Presley. It lit the fuse for rock and roll. Elvis served in the U.S. Army from March 24th, 1958 to March 25th, 1960. He was drafted at the height of his fame, which shocked the world. But Elvis chose not to take a special assignment or perform for publicity. He went in as a regular soldier. Training: Fort Hood, Texas. Rank: rose to Sergeant, E5. Deployment: West Germany, 1958 to 1960. While stationed in Germany, Elvis met Priscilla Beaulieu, who would later become his wife. The Army years also marked a turning point in his image. When he returned in 1960, Elvis came back more polished, more mature, and ready for a new phase of his career. Aloha from Hawaii via satellite took place on January 14, 1973, at the Honolulu International Center Arena, now the Neil S. Bladel Center. It wasn't just another concert, it was a global first. The show was broadcast live via satellite to large parts of the world, making Elvis one of the first solo artists to perform for an international audience in real time. Elvis was 38 years old and at a crossroads. The raw, hungry rebel of the 50s was gone, but in his place stood a larger-than-life performer with total command of the stage. Wearing the now iconic American Eagle jumpsuit, Elvis blended power, vulnerability, and showmanship in a way only he could. What made Aloha from Hawaii special wasn't just the technology, it was the tone. The broadcast reached over 1 billion viewers worldwide, a figure often debated, but its cultural impact is unquestioned. Shortly after, the concert was released as an album and film, becoming one of the best-selling live albums of Elvis's career.